What up, what up? What's the B word, man? I'm Anthony Addison with another segment of What's the B word. Like and subscribe to the page. Hit me up on Instagram, What's the B word 52. Just like you see on YouTube. Hit me up on Facebook, What's the B word. And y'all can hit me up on Twitter too. B word 52. And y'all already know what's going on with me, baby. Baltimore Raven fan. Raven Nation stand up. Flock, let's get it. And if you're not a Raven fan, you might be a fan of whoever. You might be a fan of the Steelers. You might be a fan of the Saints, the Bills, the whoever. Hit that subscribe button anyway. Hit that like button anyway, because we talk football, period, baby. But anyway, today we talking about the Ravens, of course. Seen a lot of people talking about this. Seen a couple of people make videos on it. I just wanted to shoot on it myself. So, the video today is about Mat Judon. And the question is, should we franchise and trade him, or should we sign him to a long-term deal? So, the question to this is tricky, but I'm telling you what reality look like. Reality look like Judon will not be a Raven this year. Kind of made me feel the same way about this guy and Zadarius Smith. I got his jersey, and I got Zadarius' jersey, and I was kind of scared to get a Judon jersey after last year because look at what we seeing right now. So let me. I'm pulling up Judon stats. I'm sorry, but anyway, should we sign Judon? I'm gonna answer that first, and I'm gonna say it depends on the money that he's asking for. But it seems like he wants to get paid like Z-Dub, and to my knowledge, Z-Dub is getting about $16 million a year. And that's just the money. I mean, I know y'all love y'all guys, man, because I love my guys too. I love them. You know what I'm saying? But this is the beast of the business. This is how the business work. And one thing about being a GM, one thing about being a smart GM is not to overpay people. I mean, that's just being real. Look at New England. They don't overpay anybody. And look how long they have stayed relevant. So you gotta be a smart GM, man. You can't be overpaying people and stuff like that, man. And I think that if we gave Judon 16 a year, we'll be overpaying them. And not just saying thinking about the whole thing about overpaying people and stuff like that. You have to think of the future too. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to break a lot of money out to pay Marlon. We're gonna have to break a lot of money out to pay Ronnie Stanley. I mean, they're a bigger priority to our team than Mat Judon. And that's no shade to Mat Judon. But the fact of the matter is Mat Judon isn't top 5 in his position in the league. He is in top 5 in the AFC. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't going to say not in the AFC. I got to go back and think. But he probably not even top 5 in the AFC. He at least not top 3. And he not top 5 in his position in the league overall. So you look at guys like Marlon Humphrey and Ronnie Stanley, they are easily in the conversation of being top 3 in their position in the NFL this past season. And like I said, man, it's no shade to Judon. Judon had a nice season. I say nice season. I mean, he played a lot better in the second half of the season, because the first half of the season, I was very disappointed in Judon, and he was not showing the fire that I thought he was going to come out this season with, especially how he was looking in the preseason, because he was flying everywhere in the preseason. But that wasn't the case when the season hit. Another thing is, I kind of feel like, I haven't heard anybody else say this, but I think Judon really hit his ceiling. I think Judon has hit his ceiling, and I don't think he's going to play any better than where he's at. And, I mean, he had 9.5 sacks this year. He had seven sacks last year, and he had 8 sacks the year before. But think about it. 3-4 of them sacks from this year were against tight ends, due to the blitz system with Wink Martindale, the setup with the blitzes and stuff. And when you were outside linebacker, you're supposed to whoop a tight end every time. I'm not liking Judon in the one-on-one battles, man. A lot of times especially that first half of the season, I was like, where's Judon at? Where's Judon at? If we're gonna be paying somebody $16 million, I would have felt more comfortable paying Zadarius Smith $16 million than Mat Judon. Because at the same time, even when Z-Dub, I'm talking about before he went to Green Bay, when Z-Dub was in Baltimore, you could still feel him. He might not be hitting the quarterback, getting the quarterback every time, but he was in the area. He was getting closer and closer, and he was eventually going to get him. With Judon, that's not the case, man. I mean, and I love Judon. I love him. Cool last name, one of the coolest last names to me. But I just don't. I don't think he's worth $16 million, man. With Baltimore prices, just being real, with Baltimore prices, he worth about 12 a year, 13 a year. But 16, we're not gonna be able to do that. So, to answer your question, should we sign him long term? To answer the question, should we sign him long term? I say no. Should we franchise and trade him? Yes, because you want to get some. You want to get him for somebody, for something. And I heard through the grapevine that somebody is willing to offer a second round pick. They didn't say who or what, but they're willing to offer a second round pick. And if that's this year's second round pick, that can be big for us. That can be huge for us. We might be able to get the linebacker we want and a receiver that we want, and a outside linebacker, a pass rusher that we want in the first 2 rounds. So you gotta look at it this way, man. It's not checkers, it's chess, man. Of course, we trying to make this team better because we pretty much in win now mode. We in that window where Lamar's in his rookie contract plus the 5th year option, and we trying to win before we have to pay him big. But as far as paying Judon big, man, y'all just got to remember the fact that we got to pay Marlon and we got to pay Stanley. And that's just real. They going to get paid regardless. We just paid Marcus Peters. It wasn't a huge deal, but we even in a situation where Jimmy might walk. You know what I'm saying? So we might as well, like I said, if Judon gonna leave, learn from what happened with C.J. Mosley last year. Let's not just let him go for nothing. We got to the 14th to franchise him. So if we're gonna franchise tag Judon, let's go ahead and franchise tag him and trade him. And I know within the Baltimore community, that's probably not a popular opinion, but you just got to be real with the situation. You just got to look at the situation. Don't think with your heart. Think with your mind. Because your heart going to get you in trouble, but your mind going to get you through it all. So, at the end of the day, we just got to trust Eric DeCosta. He been doing a good job all season long as the GM. He had a good draft this year, and we just gotta wait it out and see what happens. But at the end of the day, he got Ozzy in his corner, and he's a smart man himself. And I believe he's gonna make the right move for the team, man. Like I said, the art of being a GM, the name of the game is don't overpay. Now, am I saying don't pay people? No, but if you're gonna pay somebody, they gotta be something special. Like if you're gonna pay them and give them that big money, they gotta be something that's gonna ball for us. Night in, night out. And maybe they don't feel like Judon is worth that $16 million, man. $16 million is a lot of money, and that's a big contract with Judon can potentially cause us to lose Marlon or Stanley in the future. And are y'all really willing to let Marlon or Stanley go for Judon? Plus, Marlon and Stanley was first round picks. We hit. It's beautiful to hit on first round picks back to back, but that's the ugly side of hitting on first round picks. Also, you gotta pay them. So, I think I'm done with this, man. Should we sign Matthew Judon to a long term deal? I think not, and it feel like the deal ain't gonna get done. I remember he was talking real greasy last year when CJ and them left, and you could kind of tell that it was going to be rocky to get him re-signed, fast forward this year. And should we trade him and should we franchise and trade him? Yeah. It makes sense getting him for something. And if somebody offer a second round pick, then heck yeah. Go give him away for a second round pick. I'd rather get something than get nothing. But anyway, man, I'm Anthony Addison. This was the B Word. Y'all hit me up on all my social media platforms. What's the B Word on Facebook? What's the B Word 52 on Instagram, just like you see on YouTube. B Word 52 on Twitter. I'm mainly on Twitter and Facebook. Facebook an evil dark place though. I'm gonna start bringing up these comments on Facebook and just reading them out to y'all so y'all can see how dark Facebook is. Matter of fact, I'm sorry. Let me before I go, let me show y'all how dark Facebook is. I shared this in the Ravens YouTube group. Me and Grave and Joe Nubo, my guys from Birdland, BS, Sonny from SCG, man, Coach from Sip the Tally, Craving Some Raven podcast. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to all those guys, man, because they do a good job. I'm trying to find it. This was said on Facebook, man. Release or trade, running, can't block anyone standing, and pick up Jason Peters from the Eagles, please. I'm not even gonna comment on it, but Facebook a dark place. I just wanted to prove my point. But anyway, like I said, y'all hit me up on Facebook. What's the B Word? Twitter, B Word 52. Instagram, what's the B Word 52? I do mailbag questions. My mailbag questions is when I answer any question, any player, any team. I do another thing where I kind of I still don't know what to call it. I just say a player versus a player. You pick two players back in the day or up to date, and I tell you who I like the best. You know what I'm saying? Who I would rather on my team. So anyway, Flock, I love y'all subscribers. I love y'all. We at 733. We still trying to get to 1,000. So hey, y'all bump me up, and I'm out.